Eminem, bad guy. Long overdue. Let's check it out, man. What's happening, my bar, Mr. Fam? What's happening? You don't know it's your boy, bar, Mr. Blood. Back in my ends, blood. You get me? No place like home. You get me? Now listen, man. Even sticking in as per usual. Today we have Eminem. Well overdue, blood. Bad guy. You guys been calling for this for a minute. From my understanding, I think it's an extension from Stan, blood. I was going to play Stan before, but say, you know what? You wanted too long. Let me just deal with this here, blood. You get me? Now, if it's your first time, welcome to the Bar Mr. family, blood. Get me, blood. Happy to have you here. Feel free to subscrizzle in the mizzle and be part of the fam. Look, I want to be sticking, man. You feeling the video before, during, or after, blood? Hey, like off the side. Let's go, man. Rock and roll cans up. Ooh. Oh, man. I just know this one's going to be great. Let's go, man. Let's do this, man. Come on.
It's like I'm in the dirt digging up old hurt. Tried everything to get my mind off you, it won't work. All it takes is one song on the radio, you're right back on it, reminding me all over again how you fucking just brushed me off and left me so burnt. Spent a lot of time trying to soul search. Maybe I needed to grow up a little first. Well, looks like I hit a growth spurt, but I'm coming.
Okay. See, that I was told it was a continuation. Clearly, that's that boy, not Stan, his little brother. His initials was also M. I remember that, just like Marshall. Matthew, I think it was. Had to be Matthew, right? Yeah, it was Matthew. Okay, it's like I'm in this dirt digging up old hurts. What jumped out to me was just tried everything to get my mind off you. Right. All it takes is one song on the radio, you're right back on it. Right? So that is like he's trying to forget about the scene because he cost him his brother's life, really and truly, innit? If I recall Stan, man. Stan was so fire, blood. Anyway, yeah. So that's him talking here, it looks like. That's what I'm getting from this.
Over again, how you fucking just brushed me off and left me so burnt.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time trying to soul search. Maybe I needed to grow up a little first. Well, looks like I hit a growth spurt, but I'm coming for closure. Don't suppose an explanation I'm owed for the way that you turned your back on me just when I may have needed you most. Oh, you thought it was over. You could just close the chapter and go about your life like it was nothing. You ruined mine, but you seem to be doing fine. Well, I've never recovered, but tonight bet you.
Basically, he's toted feelings, blood, which is understandable. It's a man's brother horse, and from what I understand, he was a fan of Eminem as well, blood. You get me? A huge fan at that. Even if I recall, Stan said, what did he say? He said, what did the boy say? What did he say? My brother likes you even more than I do, or something like that. He said, I remember Stan, blood. My brother likes you even more than I do. So he was just crazy. He was a youth. So he's grown up. You see, he hit a growth spurt. So that's gonna. But he sounds pissed. Yeah, his tone though. His tone is crazy. He ain't in a good mood, blood. He in a good mood. Oh, this part jumped out as well. You ruined mine, but you ruined mine, right? Like you go on with your life normal, right? You ruined mine, but you seem to be doing fine. I never recovered. He never got over it, blood. And I like the little shout out to recovery as well at the same time there, blood. I'm assuming because I'm not even sure when this came out at the time frame, but a shout out to recovery, in my opinion. Let's go, man.
Out your life like it was nothing. You ruined mine, but you seem to be doing fine. Well, I've never recovered, but tonight bet you that what you're about to go through's tougher than anything I ever have suffered. Can't think of a better way to define poetic justice. Can I hold grudges? Mind saying let it go, fuck this. Heart saying I will once I bury this bitch alive. Hide the shovel and then drive off in the sunset.
Yep, definitely an Eminem fan, and he's a Slim Shady fan. He's a Slim Shady fan because he used his own line. We get to it in a second, but something he said here before. I just want to get to that end was dope there. Okay, go about your life like it was nothing. Can't think of a better way to define poetic justice, blood, because he's gonna use his same he always chatting about and use it on him to get rid of him, blood. Poetic justice, blood. You get me? As I say that, I hear the poetic justice, Anyway, yeah. Can I hold grudges? Mind saying, let it go, F this. Heart saying, I will once I bury this bit alive. hide the shovel, and then drive off into the sunset. That whole, he said to put like a quote there. I'm pretty sure that's from one of his, an excerpt from one of his tunes, because it sounds very familiar. It sounds very Slim-like. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just going on there, man. But that's dope. That's dope. And I like that analogy as well. Because your mind usually tells you one thing and your heart tells you something else, and you're more or less torn sometimes, man. So this, of course, is excellent penmanship. Feeling it already, wondering why it's not as popular as Stan. Anyway, let's go.
Poetic justice, can I hold grudges? Mind saying let it go, fuck this. Heart saying I will once I bury this bitch alive. Hide the shovel and then drive off in the sunset.
I flee the scene like it was my last ride. You see right through. Oh, you had me pegged the first time. You can see the truth, but it's easier to justify what's bad is good, and I hate to be the bad guy. I just hate to be the bad.
Let me just say the chorus is fire. Let me just say the chorus is fire. Let me just say the chorus is fire, blood. I flee the scene like it was my last ride in it. That's crazy. And we'll just sit down here. What's bad is good, and I hate to be the bad guy. Come on, man. Penmanship for your money. Penmanship for your money. I keep kind of seeing Jesse Reyes as well with the good guy and all of that. Interesting. I actually expected something on that strength here, and clearly I was wrong. But that's right. But let's go, man. I'm feeling it.
And to think, I used to think you was the shit, bitch. To think it was you at one time I wore shit. Think you can hurt people and just keep getting away with it? Now this time you better go and get the sewing kit, bitch. Finish this shit so you can reap what you sow, nitwit. Thought some time had passed.
Boss, listen, man. Boss was, I do think you did, and to think, I used to think you was the shit, yeah? You think it was you I one time worshipped, shit. By the way, his writing, the syllable is like an odds. It's like 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. And those who write will understand what I mean. The way he wrote that piece there is different. Bro. Anyway, think you can hurt people and just keep getting away with it. He is proper bitter, fam, yeah? But I like this part, not this time. You better go and get the sewing kit, bitch, yeah? Finish this stitch so you can reap what you sow. What you reap, what you sow, blood. What you put out, you get back in. Is that karma, blood? But at the same time, sowing kit, reap what you sow. You get me? Nitwit? Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's dope. That's dope. Nit? Fire. Fire, blood. Let's go, man.
Forget it. You left our family in shambles. You expect me to just get over him? Pretend he never existed? Maybe gone, but he's not forgotten. And don't think cause he's been out the picture so long that I've stopped the plotting and still ain't coming to get you. You're wrong and that shit was rotten. And the way you played him, same shit you did to me. Go! Have you any idea the...
Dog, he's been plotted since then, bro. Like,
shit that I've gone through, feelings I harbor, all this pent up resentment I hold on to. Not once you call to ask me how I'm doing, letters you don't respond to them. Fuck it, I'm coming to see you. And gee, who better to talk to than you? The cause of my problems, my life is garbage, and I'm about to take it out on you. Poof, then I'm gone.
I know it's not a true story, but also most songs like a true story. Let me tell you why I'm saying that. Okay, the feelings I used to harbor, the pent up resentment and all of that. You expect that. The thing is, as time passes, that gets worse. You actually lose touch with reality and all of these things here, right? And he's sounding deranged. That's crazy, man. F it, I'm coming to see you. Let's go.
That is, you don't respond to him? Fuck it, I'm coming to see you. And gee, who better to talk to than you? The cause of my problems, my life is garbage, and I'm about to take it out on you. Poof, then I'm going boosh.
Hear why I like that, man. Here's why I like that. That reminds me of that tune we covered where he said, oh, it's Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom is the name of it, man. I got problems, and everybody on my blocks got them. It kind of plays into that a bit, man. It plays into that a bit.
Like it was my last ride. You see right through. Oh, you had me pegged the first time. You can see the truth, but it's easier to justify what's bad is good, and I hate to be the bad guy.
driving around your side of this town like 9 freaking hours and 40.
I just want to shout out the piece of production, blood. The background, you hear the vehicle, he's outdoors and all of that. Dope production there, man. Dope production there. What's he talking about there? 9 freaking. Hold on.
Driving around your side of this town like 9 freaking hours and 45 minutes now. Finally, I found your new address. Parking your drive. Feel like I've been waiting on this moment all of.
Why does that ring a bell? Somebody told me something in the comments some time ago, man. Was I talking to somebody? They were saying something about that 9 hours and 45 minutes was something about his tunes up to that time or his albums up to that time or something like that, man. Which, if it's accurate, that's insane, blood. But that definitely rings a bell, and I just cannot put my finger on it right now. But I'm sure you guys will let me know, man. Let's go.
I've been driving around your side of this town like 9 freaking hours and 45 minutes now. Finally, I found your new address. Parking your drive. Feel like I've been waiting on this moment all of my life, and it's now arrived, and my mouth is full of saliva. My knife is out, and I'm ducking on the side of your house. See it?
Man, like a rabid dog in the blood. Oh my days.
Sad I came to this point, such a disappointment. I had to make this appointment to come and see ya, but ain't here for your empathy. I don't need your apology or your friendship or sympathy. It's revenge that I seek, so I sneak vengefully and treat your bedroom window like I reached my full potential. I peaked, continue to peep, still bent low and keep tapping.
You know, innit? Of course, black. That was dope. Like I reached my full potential, I peaked, bro. Reached the ultimate heights, peaked. But of course, at the same time, it's by your window, your bedroom window, dog. He peaked us. Come on, man. Slim, love it, man. That's fire, though. It's fire, though. It's fire. It's fire. Let's go, man. Something I saw here just before that as well, you know. I didn't want to stop it because I like how the story was going. What was it? What was it? What was it? Let me bring it back a bit. Something I saw.
I had to make this appointment to come and see ya, but ain't here for your empathy. I don't need your apology.
The way he wrote that. The way he wrote that. See, it's sad it came to this point, such a disappointment. I had to make disappointment. Come on, man. At least, listen, man. Sorry, man. I just appreciate them things.
Your friendship or sympathy, it's revenge that I seek. So I sneak vengefully and treat your bedroom window like I reached my full potential. I peaked, continue to peep, still bent low and keep tapping.
Did you hear him chuckle at the end of that? He amused himself, bro. Listen.
Your bedroom window like I reached my full potential. I peaked, continue to peep, still bent low and keep tapping the glass lightly, then start to crescendo. Sneak all the way round to the back porch, man. Door handles unlocked. Shouldn't be that easy to do this. You don't plan for intruders beforehand. Surprised to see me? Cat.
This is a story, but why is this not as popular, man? This is fire, blood. Oh, and I have to make a change just now, man. I have a 4th verse, I think. My advisor, this is what she said. She said use this video. I have to change the video. She told me choose this video instead for the 4th verse. Because there's another video where it only has the 4th verse. She said the beat changes and it's more appropriate. She was being all cloak and dagger, blood. I don't know, but let's go, man.
Be that easy to do this. You don't plan for intruders beforehand. Surprised to see me? Cat got your tongue? Gag, chloroform rag. Gag, almost hack up a lung like you picked an axe up and swung. Stick to the core.
Well, chloroform, man, I'm mad heaving, bro. Oh my days. The picture is so clear. What he's saying.
Rag, gag, almost hack up a lung like you picked an axe up and swung. Stick to the core plan. Drag to the back of a trunk by one of your fans. Irony spectacular, huh? Now who's a faggot, you punk? And here's your.
He comes with it again, irony spectacular, huh? Because he always talks about these things, but dragging this one here, and dragging Kim in the trunk, and dragging it through the woods or the forest, whatever the mad things he's be saying, blood, all them mad things. But something just jumped out to me, and again, I can't remember which tune it is that we recently covered from Eminem, which says gag, a chloroform rag, gag, almost hacked up a lung. Is when he was saying something, he said nah, and he came up nah. I think it was Vegas, blood. I think it was Vegas, man. Anyway, let's go, man. I don't know. My brain, I tell you, is weird, blood. Let's go.
A trunk by one of your fans. Irony spectacular, huh? Now who's a faggot, you punk? And here's your Bronco hat. You can have that shit back because they suck. It's just me, you, and the music now.
Is that a hat? Is that a hat from since? Anyway, that's a hat from since Stan, isn't it?
Bronco hat. You can have that shit back because they suck. It's just me, you, and the music now, Slim. I hope you hear it. We're in a car right now. Wait, here comes my favorite lyric. I'm the bad guy who makes fun of people.
Listen, man. Capital P for production, blood. Let me tell you something. Oh my God. It's just visuals, that. Visuals, that. It's just me, you and the music now, Slim. I hope you hear it. I was like, okay, cool. But the way he's saying it, listen, man. He's kind of shouting. It's almost like he's driving. He's like, it's just me and you. The dude, M's in the trunk horse. Listen to the tone he's saying it in. It's like you're driving, but you're like kind of shouting so they can hear you at the same time, but you're trying to keep it on the road. It's crazy, man. Come on, man. It's fire.
All right now, wait. Here comes my favorite lyric. I'm the bad guy who makes fun of people that die. And hey, here's the sequel to my Mathers LP just to try to get people to buy. How's this for publicity stunt? This should be fun. Last album now, cause after this you'll be officially done. Eminem killed by Eminem. Matthew Mitchell. Bitch, I even have your initials. I initially was gonna bury you next to my brother, but fuck it. Since you're in love with your city so much, I figured, what the fuck? The best place you could be buried alive is right here. 2 more exits, time is quite near. Hope we don't get stopped. No license, I fear. That sirens I hear? Yes, 90 on the freeway wasn't the brightest idea. As cops appear in my driver's side mirror. Oh God, police! Ah! Hope Foxtrot gets an aerial shot of your burial plot, please. New grandstand.
Ooh, that man, yo, listen, man. The thing reach on TV, blood. Them cameramen, them air cameramen hosts. There's been choppers and stuff, blood. What's going on there? So he that went sideways, blood.
In my driver's side mirror. Oh God, police! Ah! Hope Foxtrot gets an aerial shot of your burial plot, please. New grandstand, Slim, chauvinist pig, Lincoln Town Car. Well, gotta go, almost at the bridge. Big bros for you, Slim. This is for him and Frank Ocean. Oh, hope you can swim good. Now say you hate homos again.
I think this is where I have to make the change, man. This is where I have to change it. But listen, man. Hang about before I even change that, because I'm pretty sure this is not on the other. Listen, man. Something he said here. Well, the Lincoln Town Car, that's crazy, man. Almost at the bridge. Hi, big bro. This is for you, Slim. This is for him and Frank Ocean. It's like, what? Oh, hope you can swim good, because he's going to drive off in the river, wherever it is, right, blood? Cool. Bro, swim good. Frank Ocean, swim good. But at the same time, he says, no, say you hate homes again, right? Obviously, Frank Ocean's gay, man. Yeah? So, swim good and all of that. That was a nice little analogy there. Just wanted to point out, blood. I don't think it's on YouTube. I don't think the album's on YouTube. I have a couple apps I actually pay for. Apps with music. The one I like is Deezer. No affiliation. Let me clarify real quick. No affiliation. Blood. Anyway, if you have one of these type of apps, check out Frank Ocean's album, blood. Channel Orange, bro. I think it's his best. That album is ridiculously good, bro. I promise you, ridiculously good, blood. Oh my god. Anyway, check it out, man. Check it out. Album's fire, blood. Yeah, man. So that's crazy. I believe I have to make the switch here, guys, because it's the let me just make sure it's not a. It is. Yeah, it's a change now. So let's do this, man. Let's go.
I also represent anyone on the receiving end of those jokes you would be.
Okay, so she told me the beach change, which I realized already. But what it is, this has graphics and she likes them things, but she says impactful. Let's go, man. Last verse.
I also represent anyone on the receiving end of those jokes you would be. I'm the nightmare you fell asleep and then woke up still in. I'm your karma closing in with each stroke of a.
The car just hit the river then, and his voice, bro. Hold on.
I'm the nightmare you fell asleep and then woke up still in. I'm your karma closing in with each stroke of a pen. Perfect time to have some remorse to show for your sin. Nope, it's hopeless. I'm the denial that you're hopelessly in. When they say all of this is approaching its end, but you refuse to believe it.
Bruh. Okay, I'm gonna pause raising and the Miztah sense is going crazy. Let me tell you something. Okay, I can't remember. He said something about the pen. You get closer to each stroke of the pen. So basically, if you're writing, it's like you're writing your own ending, bro. You're writing your own karma, then. And that double voice, that kind of spiritual, bro. Let me let it run. See what's going on. That's crazy.
I'm the nightmare you fell asleep and then woke up still in. I'm your karma closing in with each stroke of a pen. Perfect time to have some remorse to show for your sin. Nope, it's hopeless. I'm the denial that you're hopelessly in. When they say all of this.
I'm the denial that you're hopelessly in, bro. You're living in denial, but of course you'd be wrong because it's denial. River.
It's approaching its end, but you refuse to believe that it's over. Here we go all over again. Backs to the wall, I'm stacking up all the mods. Toilets clogged, yeah, cause I'm talking a lot of shit, but I'm backing it all up. But in my head, there's a voice in the back, and it hollers after the track is demolished. I am your lack of a conscience. I'm the ringing in your ears. I'm the polyps on the back of your tonsils, eating your vocal cords after your conscience. I'm your time that's almost.
You know, like every time I think I have like a top 5 tracks or top 5 verse for M, I hear something else, man. That just kind of just, yeah, let's just shuffle the pack again, bro. Listen, man. I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling ill, blood. I swear to you. This. The polyps on the back of your tonsils. Listen, man. I am the everything. Talk about metaphor play, bro. Come on, man. This is what you call barring, bro. Oh my god. Again, why this not as popular? Listen, why is this tune not popular, bro? Polyps in the back of your tongue. You get that from, cause at the end of your concerts or something, so you said at the end there, that's the karma is that on his tonsils, blood. Polyps is people who sing a lot, blood. Who tends to calm down, blood. Chill. Who tends to get this, right? Because when I speak quickly, I know some of you can't understand, so I'll take my time, blood. People who tend to get this are usually like singers, but more, I would say, rock singers and heavy metal like that. All the, yeah, it ruptures your shit, bro. You get me? It gives you all kinds of things. It distorts your voice as well. Which is why I like the distorted voice in the background of him. It's almost like he is clarifying it, but that is also at the same time the voice in the back of his head what he's talking about there, bro. Crazy bar. I see why they suggested I didn't do it. Like, oh my god.
Ringing in your ears, I'm the polyps on the back of your tonsils, eating your vocal cords after your concerts. I'm your time that's almost up that you haven't acknowledged. Grab for some water, but I'm that pill that's too jagged to swallow. I'm the police you hate, that you beating your vocal cords after your concerts. I'm your time that's almost up that you haven't acknowledged. Grab for some water, but I'm that pill that's too jagged to swallow. I'm the police you hate, that you became with.
I don't want to call it too quick and forgive me if I'm wrong, man. This may be a triple, people. This might be a triple. I'm your time that's almost up, right? That you haven't acknowledged. He said grab for some water. I'm the time that's almost up that you haven't acknowledged. Wow. Firstly, career-wise. I guess around this time they were saying, well, listen, man, the man done. I know he's going through a lot of things there. Career's done, but like you don't want to give up now, bro. You're not giving up. So grab for some water now, bro. You're just reaching, like they say, reaching for straws. Why I think he used water is because he's literally in a river right now, which I'm going to get to in a second, right? So he used that analogy because it just makes sense for that. So like reaching for straws, but you're reaching for water, like, yeah, your career's done. You ain't, come on, man, allow it, man. Have a drink, sit down, chill. You get me? That 2, reach for some water. I don't know how many of you. And I hope none of you, but I don't know if any of you have ever experienced, well, not drowning, obviously, but almost drowning. I've been through that when I was younger, yeah? Let me tell you something, man. That is a horrible experience, Dan, and you literally believe you could grab water and come up, bro. Which is one of the reasons they say, like, if you're going to rescue someone who is drowning, you hear some people say, oh, knock them out, or be careful, because literally, their panic will drag you down because they're not thinking, oh, what I'm doing here is a hazard to this person. They're just thinking, I need to breathe. Bitch! You get me? So they're pulling whatever. Yeah, so reach for some water because right now he's going down in the car, blood. He's in the trunk, and that's horrible feeling, I'm sure. Thirdly, it's after it, you know, I think he ties it in. Let me see. But I'm that pill that's, right. I'm that pill that's jagged to swallow. I'm that pill that's jagged to swallow. Shout out to Alanis Morissette, man. My first official that I can remember wallpaper / screensaver on my computer, man. I love Alanis Morissette. Jagged Little Pill is an album that should just be on a mantelpiece of greatness, in my opinion, bro. Fire. If you haven't heard it, if you like soft, man, even if you don't like soft, go check it out, man. That album is fire. There's 2 hidden tracks at the end. Thank me later, man. Anyway, jagged pill to swallow. If the pill is jagged, you drink some water to swallow it, but obviously, if it's a jagged pill, you're screwed anyway, bro. But That's an insane triple. Insane triple. I'm loving this verse. I'm loving this verse. Sorry to dissect it up so much, but sometimes I let things slide. But when I look back at the video, I'm like, you know, I should have gone into it more. I wanted to actually see what I saw and all of that. So let's go, man.
Eating your vocal cords after your conscience. I'm your time that's almost up that you haven't acknowledged. Grab for some water, but I'm that pill that's too jagged to swallow. I'm the police you hate that you became. With every faggot you slaughter coming back on you, every woman you insult.
Woo! M talk about getting bullied, blood. But at the same time, he's like, faggot this, faggot. You know, so he's saying, bro, you. Come on, man. Man saying he's a hypocrite, blood. You get me? I look saying about every woman you slaughter to some or batter to some, like that he just said.
Coming back on you, every woman you insult. Bad about the double standard you have when it comes to your daughters. I represent everything you take for granted, cause Marshall.
I actually thought of this as well, man. M always, I know M playful too. M always forever dissing chicks. Oh, this Kim, blah, blah, do this to her, blah, blah. But you can't come on the man daughters in the dog because he will go mental on you, bro. He will nang out on man, blood. You get me? It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's crazy that he could observe that within himself. So even write that, blood. That's insane. That's what you call insight, blood. Wow.
You take for granted cause Marshall Mathers, the rapper's persona's half a facade, and Matthew and Stan's just symbolic of you not knowing what you have till it's gone. Cause after all the glitz and the glam, no more fans that are calling.
Matthew and Stan is just symbolic of. Listen, man, this is pen. He's penning it down, blood.
After all the glitz and the glam, no more fans that are calling your name. Cameras are off, sad but it happens to all of them. I'm the highest, like to say I told you so. For
all of M, am I reaching? Let's go.
shadows of all the things that are to follow. I'm the future to T to show you what happens tomorrow. If you don't stop after they call you, be slapped like a rap who can't call it quits when it's time to walk away. I'm every
who can't call it quits. Yes, so it actually, what I said before is correct, because I was kind of questioning myself still. The reaching for what, the career's over thing? Yeah.
rap who can't call it quits when it's time to walk away. I'm every guilt trip, the baggage you had, but as you gather up all your possessions, if there's anything you have left.
He's too good, blood. He's too good, that. No, bro. And this thing, why is this not playing? Why is this not popular? Why is this not popular? Listen, man. He said, I'm the. Listen, I don't want to lie on the man, bro. I want to misquote because that was perfect, bro. Let's just run that again, man.
Rap who can't call it quits when it's time to walk away. I'm every guilt trip, the baggage you had, but as you gather up all your possessions.
Guilt trip, the baggage that you have as you gather up all your possessions. He said he is that, bro. Yeah. Oh my days. The guilt trip. Yeah. So gather up your possessions, the baggage. Yeah. When you're rolling up, blood. You get your stuff. You move out. All your possessions to get all your stuff, blood. But of course you'll be resolved, bro. You don't know it is the possessions, but you saw the little graphics of the eyes, the possessions, your inner demons, dog. Craziness. Oh my god, man.
But as you gather up all your possessions, if there's anything you have left to say, listen, makes an impact and don't bother. So for your rest of case, better make sure you're packing a wallop. So
before you rest the case, make sure you're packing a wallop, yeah? Before you leave it out, just make sure you have a punch in it now, bro. Make sure it have impact. He said that before, unless whatever he said have impact, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But of course, it's a crazy double. Wallop is a kind of beer as well, so case, beer. But watch. I don't know, man. I don't know how he could be in such a zone, because this is a zone. This verse is a zone. Do not confuse yourself, blood. This verse, he was in a zone, bro. But he could be in a zone and still getting clever and witty with it at the same time, but it's insane, bro. It's insane. It's not even fair to the listener, I swear that. Come on, bro.
So, one last time, I'm back, for it fades in the black and it's all over. Behold the final chapter in the saga, trying to recapture that.
The problem is I don't have the timestamp for this, but that sounds like something with Jay-Z's Fade to Black album being his last album. Although Jay-Z did many tunes after that, but I guess it was his, Anyway, let's go, man.
Final chapter in the saga, trying to recapture that. Lightning trapped in a bottle twice, the magic that started it all.
Lightning trapped in a bottle. What did we cover? Was it Majesty? I think it was Majesty. He said something about that. I think it was Majesty. He said something about lightning in a bottle and all of that. Yes, when you talk about the hair dye, innit? And yeah. And the lightning in a bottle. Stop it, man.
The magic that started it all. Tragic portrait of an artist tortured, trapped in his own drawings, tapping the thoughts, blacker and darker than anything imaginable. He goes a wild stab in the dark. as we pick up where the last man was.
That verse, the tune was crazy. That verse, I see why I was advised to like do it like differently. I like the graphics that was used for this. I mean, the first one would have been nice, but I actually like this. This is my kind of thing now. You get me, bro? They know me too now. You get me? Listen, man, if you feeling not like up that, man, I even know what to say again, bro. Like up the video, bro. So it's Chris in the Miztah. If you haven't subscribed, you know I say sometimes when I have certain tunes I really feel I need to go listen to that again, bro. I need to go just absorb that probably 2-3 times, bro, because there's quite a few things in there I realize I haven't really explored properly, man. But you don't know, it's your boy Miztah out and bad and stunting. Now what I'm gonna say, man, is that I wanna just thank everybody for the support, bro. Like real talk, spread the love out there. Now you're spreading the love to me, and I appreciate that. Yeah, you know what I mean. Look at that. We're gonna road to what, boy? We're moving up, bro. We're moving up slowly but surely. Enough love for that. All for who's sharing the video, all of that. Who's showing the friends and all of that. Really appreciate the blood. You get me? Now this video here, yeah, I think you're gonna like it. This video here, study suggests this is more you. You let me know which is which and what is what. Out and bad and stunting. We will link shortly, man. Blah.